At Valdatech, we've worked with a lot of different organizations. I think the count is at 60 today, in different parts of the world, in order to measure their operational efficiency across a value framework we put together. Now, this framework, as it's in any organizations, to measure their, where their processes are in terms of value and in terms of the resilience risk. The two opposite ends of the spectrum are, organizations that are firefighting on the left-hand side there, an organization effectively where primarily invoices are processed in highly manual, very transactional manner with no or little to no formal procurement processes in place. And on the ideal end, on the right-hand side, the future-proof organizations where end-to-end source-to-pay processes are unified, procurement and finance work together in sort of unison, and those end-to-end processes are really connected from that initial supplier contract establishment process or sourcing process throughout the value chain into buying transactions such as purchase orders, receipts, invoices, and payments, all of these being interlinked, whether that's in a single platform or in a selection of different different but connected bespoke tools. Now, what we've developed as part of this framework is a set of questions that are required to be answered in order to be able to place your organization in the scale of source to pay maturity, if you will. And on that more sort of in-depth look, we'll be providing you a link to that full assessment, which is completely free at the back of this webinar. So David will come back and touch on that at the end of the session today. Now, why does all of this matter, right? To put very simply, if your organization sits more towards the firefighting end, you're likely to miss on some relatively large discounts you'd achieve through spend consolidation, negotiating better deals with your suppliers. You're likely to be in a higher payment fraud risk, and lastly, from a resiliency perspective, your processes would not be easily amendable should your organization need to bring up new business models. This would obviously include managing your accounts payable, the contracting process with your suppliers, your subcontractors, and so forth, and purchasing processes from in today's climate, employees working from home, which very much is the norm at the moment.